said to the crowd, "The more you feed me, the more I feed you."
Welcome to Frail Fragments Monster Closet, Season 3.
Hey, it's Monday, April 20th, 2026. This is the Monster Closet, episode 223. Happy 420. We're here with Matt Bailey of The Unknown, the band, and he's here, well, in the flesh, virtually, having a coffee, it looks like. And yeah, I'm just waking up too because we played the Horseshoe on Saturday night. And, I've been dragging my ass all day, and it's Monday, but the sun is shining. And it's good to finally meet you, man. Like I checked out your, yeah, man. I checked out your band, and I mean, you play a big kind of gambit, in my opinion. Anyway, you have like a current rock style to you, as well as like a hard rock alternative grunge kind of sound.
Yes,
I remember you in the circuit. Like circa, like when we were playing shows back like 10 years ago, maybe, or 15 years ago, Lost Cause. And I kept hearing that name and stuff. And like, I'm sure I've talked to you in that point, because we were doing a lot of shows too. We did like 350 shows in like 4 years. So our paths probably came around. But I mean, I checked out your stuff, and you guys look really, really polished. And like all the stuff that you put out anyway, like looks really... Like, it looks like a Ferrari, man. So,
well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's like a double compliment to me, because we produce our own music and mix it as well. So, thank you.
Are you the producer?
Yeah. I do mainly, like, I get help from my brothers, but I do mainly the all the mixing and most of the production. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I really like Gravity. Gravity kind of hit me the right way. I'm into, like, Alice in Chains, and a lot of my music kind of rides with that. And I don't know, it just feels the same, like, so.
Thank you, bro.
Return of the Monster is cool too, and your new single, Fatal, was posted about almost a couple of weeks ago, and we're gonna play that after the show. I really like that one too. So.
Awesome, thank you.
What are your plans for music, for the rest of the year anyway?
We've got a bunch of songs, like, in the works right now, so I'm just trying to do, like, a waterfall release. Yeah. So we'll probably have another one out in about 6 weeks, and we're going to be about 4 more. I'm just going to take the rest of the songs that we have from Of the Unknown from the last 2 years and just put out a full-length album, because it's like something on, we've only released the EPs and singles, and I'm like, man, I need to put out an album. I got to do that. That's the plan. Hopefully by the end of the year, we put out like something on vinyl. It's just been a dream of mine,
Same. Yeah. I know, that would be super cool, dude. And why not, right? It's just, I mean, with me, it's like music is something I like pay into, really. That's how much I like music, and the friction behind the struggle. And, you've been in the circuit a long time, so you kind of know what it is. And it's, it's kind of like we're doing it anyway, and
sure.
That is success, right? Like we're doing music for ourselves, right? So, I mean,
exactly.
And if people like it, people like it. But yeah, I've seen some of your videos, dude, and you guys put it out there, man. Like when you do shows, people show up, and that's incredible, man. So it's hard in this day and age to have that promotional hat and try to get doing your best to get people out. Is there any secrets you can share with the Monster Closet fans, and like how you go about throwing a successful gig?
Well, I mean, we do that locally. Locally, we can draw really well. I'm not gonna try to like act like we do this out of town. You know what I mean? We struggle just like any other band at the out of town show. So, and now that we're getting a bit older, it's like we're doing them a little bit less frequently. But who knows? Yeah. We might try to start doing that again. But as far as the local shows, we haven't been playing in 8 or 9 years, so it was like to come back and have everybody come out. There's no secret. It just kind of happened,
Cool. Thanks for the honesty, man. Because we booked like the Horseshoe on Saturday night, and you kind of ride with a bunch of bands. I reached out to you as well, but you guys were busy or whatever. But yeah, man, like it was a good night. The bar was happy, but I mean, it's a Saturday night for the Horseshoe, and the place wasn't packed, right? There was a lot of people there. there were a lot of people there, but it was just like, are people coming out to shows, man? Like, is there like a secret? Because I put it out there on the podcast and like radio stations and plugging and this and that. It's just, you do everything you can to get that guy off his couch, because it's easy to do, right? Like, it's easy to chill at home and play video games, and it's expensive to go out, and I understand the whole thing, right? But I just don't know, like, if there is a combination, right? I'm still searching for that over like 25, 30 years of playing live, right? So it's like, how do you, and it has changed, but it goes in a circle, and like people are coming back to live music, especially in places like Hamilton, where it's like, like Hess Village and stuff like that. It's all live bands now. It used to be clubs before, and it's shifting that way. And a lot of Torontonians during the pandemic moved to Hamilton and places like that, just for like affordability and the ability to work from home, right? So it's like Hamilton's scene is doing well, and it's always been an interesting place for music. But and Toronto they have kind of like spurts of like resurgence in different styles of music and stuff. But I mean, I really don't know what to do, right? It's just, you kind of have to go back into, why are we doing this?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put that question out to you. Why are you playing music, man? Like,
Honestly, I can't imagine not playing music. Like, I think I would go like insane without music and continuing to do this. It's just what I've been doing, and I don't see any other thing I can be doing as a hobby. I could go be spending money to go play hockey or spend money to do some other hobby, but this ends up being my hobby that I put money into, and I hope people enjoy it. And it's very rewarding when I get to hear some of the positive feedback, even though I work my ass off for months and months on a single, and you wish you could get a lot more hits, but you got to pay for that shit. You got to pay to promote.
I know, man, it's tough, right? So this is kind of like how I give back, right? Like with this Monster Closet, it's a branch into the artist's kind of like their personal life, and maybe somebody will watch this and check you guys out, because you guys are good as anything on the fucking radio, dude.
Thanks.
And you're good at what you do, man. You could tell that you care. Your songs and your brand is very professional. Like, everything that you put out is very professional, and you want to be taken seriously that way, right? So that's so cool. I mean, power to you, man. I wish you all the best in your musical journey, and the reward is the journey, right? Because like, talking about friction, it's that's what makes artists who they are. And like, you can't just run up a fucking mountain, right? You have to you have to rest. So there's like, rest points where you're not going up, you're kind of sitting there waiting or resting or waiting for that opportunity to keep climbing. But it's important to have that destination, and it seems like you have that. So that's cool, man. You're a successful guy. No one needs to tell you that you're a fucking badass. So you do it for yourself, right? And that's it. Happy 420 to you.
You too, brother.
Do you indulge in the marijuana cigarette?
I do smoke marijuana very lightly, but I've been sober off alcohol now almost 4 years.
Wow,
but I will smoke weed, so I'm a California sober. But yeah, like I was saying with you, man, I was thinking, like, you do the music, but you also do the podcast. You find different avenues to kind of stick with it, and that's really cool. Like, that you do that for the scene, man. And that's kind of, for me, one thing I'm doing is trying to get more into the production, and I'm actually working on another project too with my girlfriend Rhiannon, and we got some really killer shit coming out too.
Well, yeah, like, solid. I'd love to have you guys on the show when it does happen, that would be awesome. And let me know when you're playing, and I'll make sure to promote the shows and stuff like that, because it is about helping people. And as a producer, when you put on that producer hat, you're helping the guy, right? You're trying to put on your, how could you make this better, for the consumer and for the customer that's coming to you, right? So as a producer, you're helping people musically, and that's an important role to, like, producers are people that want to help others musically. That's my experience anyway, and it sounds like, that's what you're doing as well. So yeah, I'm always down to help fucking people that are just doing this for the passion,
Yeah, man. For sure. I don't know how long this will take to go live or that you'll put this up, but I know that we got a show coming up this weekend on the 25th at the Biltmore Theatre.
Wow, that's a big
We're
venue,
opening
bro.
for
Good for
Yeah, Brian Byrne, the singer from one of the second singer from My Mother Earth. I think he did like Summertime in the Void era. So he's
That guy
playing
has a
as a headliner.
fucking incredible voice, dude.
Incredible, incredible. And then also a band that we've grown up with and like been really close and connected with, the Hollowick Boys, X Rides Again.
That's gonna be sick. Check out Of the Unknown at the Biltmore. I saw the guy you speak of for I'm Other Earth. I saw I'm Other Earth with the Tea Party in Toronto when they came here like a couple of years ago at the
Nice.
the Manasonic Theater at in downtown, whatever. And yeah, man, like that guy, everyone woke up when he started singing. Like Edwin was struggling, I found anyway.
Yeah.
And then when that guy grabbed the mic, it was just like power, dude. So that's awesome, man.
I'm looking
it's
forward
cool
to
that you
seeing
get
him.
this stage. Yeah, man. Good for you. And check out Of the Unknown at Of the Unknown on Facebook, and you can find them on Instagram as well. Quickly, what are some of your influences, man?
Wow. I guess when I first started out playing guitar, it was Green Day, Dookie, Nirvana, Nevermind from the beginning. So they'll always be a part of
Same.
my art. I regretfully, well, not really, but I'm ashamed to say I was a bit of an emo kid throughout high school.
So what were you listening to? What's an emo band? Is it like Alexis on Fire, or is it?
Well, I liked Alex on Fire for sure. I mean, it
So
all
do
started
I.
out with
They're
like
good.
Blink-182, and then kind of the whole scene kind of blew up with all those types of bands. Like The Used became one of my favorite bands. Thrice, My Chemical,
Yeah.
I just saw all of them, man. All those bands. And then nowadays I'm kind of listening to some new bands I'm really digging is like Tiger Cub, White Reaper, Turnstile, just stuff like that, you know. But I'm just like I'm all over the place, man. Like you say, Alice in Chains, love all that grunge era stuff.
Yeah,
My
man.
girl listens to a lot of 70s, and I love a lot of that stuff. It's affecting my influences while writing with her. So yeah, I'm all over the map.
Cool. And does that project have like a Instagram handle or whatever? It's not there yet, or it's not ready to launch yet?
Right now, we released the first single as her solo project. So it's as Rhiannon Christina. As of now,
Okay.
we might
Yeah,
stick
send
with
it to
that,
me.
or we might go with the band name. Okay, I'll send it to you. Yeah,
Yeah, send
yeah,
it to me, and I'll post it as well. Thanks, man. Thank you for
beautiful.
everything. Thanks for putting yourself out there. It was nice meeting you.
You too, brother.
And we'll keep in touch. Good luck this weekend at the Biltmore. Come check out Of the Unknown at the Biltmore. They're gonna kick some ass. Check out their music. Their music's rocking, man. So yeah, they're not hiding. Like this guy like lives and breathes music, right? So, Matt Bailey, thanks again. This is the Monster Closet, episode 223, Monday, April 20th, 2026. Happy 420, folks. We out of here. Peace.
You've got a mind that's stable. You mend your heart with staples. Your self-love's addiction. It was your drug. The devil's inside the back of your mind. He's telling you lies. He's taking you over now. This is a fatal attraction. This was a righteous mistake. I know what you're in it for when your sins are so cynical. Sing it with passion. Then your voice was erased. I know how you feel inside when you're contemplating.